the Nexos company, this is banking as a service. Okay. So Nexos is flying. It's probably the fastest growing one that I have. Um, the founders are long-time Wall Street titans, managing directors, 20, 30 years on Wall Street. They've spent 4 or 5 years acquiring and investing in banks that have the right licenses. What they're doing right now, raising $4 million. I was part of their, let's call it friends and family round. And I'm staying on as an advisor and to both the CEO from a funding perspective, but also with building out sales and sales channels. What they do in a nutshell here is everything in blue. So you have your fiat money, you have your native crypto. They can basically allow you to have crypto be spent like $1 at Starbucks or $5 at Starbucks. You can load a card, a debit card, for instance. You can walk in, you can swipe. They will do the program management of issuing that card. They'll white label it. They will do the issuer selection. They'll make sure you get approved by Visa, MasterCard. They can do the treasury stuff. They can do the clearing, the settlements. They basically do everything except what MasterCard and Visa does. So the rails, they are a new set of rails. They're still using the Visa and MasterCard terminals, but now what you're doing is you're withdrawing from a crypto custody and you're settling through Nexos, who has a bit of a tangled web of how things operate on the back end, but it works, and they've spent years building it. And they plug it in via API connections to the exchanges, to the crypto custodies, custodiaries, so fiduciaries. So if you want to get a global player, let me jump back a slide. For instance, Mexi Global is one of their partners. I forget what largest exchange they are. I want to say 15th largest exchange in the world, give or take a couple. They're coming into the United States. They've selected Nexos as the company that not only sets up their debit card, but is also doing simple things like KYC, like client onboarding. There'll be a sister fiat account where funds can be transferred between and settled, and all of this automatically is being done via API between the banks, the Fed, and the exchanges. This is an API connection that Nexos has built out to be able to do this, right? So this is their suite. And again, this is, if I'm an exchange or if I'm a bank that wants to play in this space, but I'm custodying crypto, or if I custody fiat and I want to get into crypto, either way, if I want to have easy movement between them, it's simple API connections that Nexos can provide, and you take advantage of the entire banking infrastructure that they've been building. They have two models. They sell B2B, where those so far to date, that's kind of what I've been saying if you're a bank or you're an exchange. But they also have a subscription-based model where they launched an app, and that app, allows an end user to link your personal custody crypto, wherever it may be, and spend it just like it were fiat. And that actually was hugely successful. So over the last year or so, they've gained quite a footprint. We now have users in 46 states, and it's growing quite fast. The wait list is large. That largely has to do with our ability to roll out from a dev perspective, hence the round of fundraising that we're doing right now. So we're already in revenue. We have a good amount of revenue in, and the raise is to expand on what we already have signed up and wanting to take advantage of our platform. Again, jumping back to the API connections, it's this easy. This so far to date, for any of our clients, this has not been a hard thing to implement. it's a hard thing to conceptual because they all want to know how we're moving the money. And we'll get into the weeds with them when they want to know that. We have the presentations for that. We'll show everyone how the money's moving. But long story short, if you get $100 transaction, you swipe at a store, 2% of that is what normally goes to MasterCard or Visa. So $2 is what is able to get broken up. You still have about 30 basis points that has to go to MasterCard, Visa, but the rest comes to Nexos. So now with that, it's not all ours. We do break that up across our partners because remember, we have a B2B model, so we want a white label. So we can offer somebody's credit card, offer somebody's debit card, and a large portion of that 2 or 3% fee is able to be broken up amongst the backend players and all able to be implemented very easily via API. Again, we have direct sales, we have channel partners. This is really the part of the pie that I'm helping to build out. Pretty self-explanatory, I would say. And we are introducing an official product named Debit Card as a Service. So again, API connections, and boom, you're often issuing your own debit card. Now, we do partner with Arculus frequently, as you may suspect, especially since I'm involved in both. So it's a natural partnership when we want to issue very nice high-end cards that can not only custody crypto, as well as be a debit card. These are some of the rails that we can take advantage of. So that is Nexos.